Before we begin today's episode, we wanted to announce that we have officially launched our Patreon, where you can find exclusive content, engage with North Coast, and get access to perks like recordings from live shows, freestyle tips and tricks, and Patreon-only episodes. Whoa, you're getting access. For top-tier patrons, we'll even have pre-order links for live events and virtual freestyle lessons. Sign me up. So visit patreon.com/North Coast Podcast and help your favorite hip-hop improv team thrive.
What's up, everybody? Hey. Welcome to the North Coast Podcast. I'm Billy Soco.
I'm Mel Rubin.
I'm Stephanie Ray.
I'm Luke Miller.
Dr. Brick.
And today, we have a very special guest, professional rapper, amateur comedian, recently featured and interviewed by Mozilla and Firefox, Lex the Lexicon Artist.
Hey!
Oh!
What's up, Lex?
Hi.
How's it going?
Woo! Great. How are you? Thank
Pretty
you
good.
for being here.
Yeah, thanks for having me on.
We're really excited to hear more about you and what's up with this interview. It looks so cool. What happened?
Should I tell you the story of the interview?
Yes.
Yeah.
What happened?
You know, it was one of the coolest things I ever did. I still feel like it was the most famous I've ever felt in my entire life, just to be interviewed by this crew.
Yep.
It came through on a complete coincidence. A couple of years ago, I was in line for this musical. It was called Zip Sloth the Musical.
Zip Sloth?
Zip Sloth, yeah. And it's basically a musical about Uber, but for sloths. So at any point, they can send a sloth to your house. It was a comedy musical. So I was in line for this musical, and then this guy called Steve was also in line for this musical. A couple of years later, specifically 4 years later, he hits me up and tells me that he is the head of video marketing at Mozilla Firefox, and that he's currently doing a series spotlighting artists that are using the internet to using the internet in various ways to find their communities. And he noticed that I was on tour earlier this year, and I was on my way to LA. Since Mozilla is based in LA and Steve is based in LA, he asked if I would be available on tour to show up to their studio and get an interview.
Amazing.
And actually, the timing was so compressed because, you know, when you're on tour, you're often leaving cities like late at night and then going to the next city, and you have to leave again late at night. So, it's all very hectic and the schedule is very compressed. So basically the whole thing almost fell through, and we almost could not find time to film this.
Because
But
you had dates lined up
Exactly.
for gigs, right? For shows.
Yeah, but I'll let you in on a secret, which I guess is not so much of a secret now.
Exclusive.
Just for the North Coast Podcast, because you guys are special to me. We had a really hard time finding a venue in LA. And I'm just going to warn you all right now, one day, if you're performing in LA or trying to book a venue in LA, it's really hard for some reason. Things just keep falling through. LA promoters keep double booking you or whatever. It's just not as easy as, or not as straightforward and professional as it is here in New York, which is why I love New York. So, you know, getting the venue was really complicated, but everything somehow lined up, thankfully. And I basically did an entire, it was a very long, almost half-day shoot at the studio with a professional film crew. They did my makeup and hair, which is insane.
Shout out to HMU. Shout out to HMU.
shout out.
Shout
Yeah, and they, you know, everything was really cool. There was a whole crew, director, production assistant Jessica, who helped me do a lot of variety of small tasks that I never thought anyone would ever help me do, like grab my phone from my bag. I was like,
That's like a personal concierge.
Yeah.
So Jessica is the production assistant.
Yeah.
Run us more through shit Jessica did for you.
Oh, okay, great. I love it. Well, Jessica helped me get water when I needed it. It was amazing. Jessica and also the makeup artist were often in charge of making sure that I wasn't shiny, which is really important because I'm such a greasy-faced person all the time. And whenever I look somewhat shiny, they would say, hey, let's touch up a little bit, and just come up and blot my face, and we would keep going.
Was Jessica coming up and blotting? Was she on blotting duty, or was it was someone else?
I think so. I don't remember at
She
this
feels
point.
like, from what we know about her, the limited amount of stuff, she feels like she would be ready for the task.
Yeah, totally. Jessica also drove the car from the studio to the venue because we went from the studio straight to the venue to shoot the show itself.
Wow.
Right? And so I was in the passenger side of my PA's ride. And she drove me to the venue like a couple of blocks, and it was great. And she told me about her work as a PA and how she wants to make, she's in LA from Mexico to make film. So shout out Jessica. She's really chasing her dream. But she also helped me carry my backpack. And that was so crazy because I've never had anyone help me carry my backpack. My back has been from scoliosis just like throughout my life.
You had the best with you had Jessica.
Hey.
You had the best with her. You had Jessica. You had the best with you. You had Jessica.
You had the best with ya.
You had Jessica. Oh, this backpack, yes, where can I bring? My name is Jessica, and it's all about the little things I'm gonna
Hey.
do for you when you're with Mozilla Firefox. I'm gonna do it because my job, it freaking rocks.
Yeah, it freaking rocks. Oh my goodness, I can switch the clocks out if the batteries. What do you need? Oh, I can give it to you. Yes, indeed.
You had the best with ya. You had Jessica. I had the best with ya. I had Jessica. You had the best with ya. I had Jessica. You had the best with ya. I had Jessica.
So, Lex, you're here and you're looking pretty great, but let me get some of that oil off your face. Yeah, I know you got a little grease. That's okay, but I'm Jessica here, and I'm here to save the day.
So excited to meet Lex the Con Artist. You all tried hard, but I tried the hardest. I work hard to help her out all day, cause I'm Jessica, and I'm the best PA.
You had the best with ya. You had Jessica. You had the best with ya. You had Jessica. You had the best with ya. You had Jessica. You had the best with ya. You had Jessica.
Yo, Jessica, if you're watching this, I'm giving shout outs. Cause you really helped me. You really helped us all out. Yeah, Jessica, you were the greatest PA. Yeah, genuinely, you made us all feel great. Yeah.
You were the best, yeah. You were the best, Jess. You were the best, Jess. You're the new girl, Jess. You're the best, yes. You're the best, Jess. You're the best, Jess.
You had the best with ya. You had Jessica. You had the best with ya. You had Jessica. You had the best with ya. You had Jessica. You had the best with ya. You had Jessica.
Shout out to Jessica.
Shout out to Jessica.
I wish I had a Jessica.
Did they?
You can follow her at Jessica Films.
Oh,
Hey, shout out.
Shout out.
I love
Did you
that.
get to keep that footage?
Yeah.
Or like you can use that footage of your show? Like I know they went with you to shoot your actual show.
Yeah.
You
Did
could,
I
like,
get to keep the whole show?
whole thing or
No,
anything? Oh, okay.
I don't have. They shot so much stuff, and they only kept 7 minutes. I have access to the 7 minutes, but I don't have access to the 6+ hours of footage that they got. But we got a lot of stuff that eventually got cut. But I think the ending product was really cool. Yeah.
Very cool. Well, so for folks who may not be familiar, can you give us a little origin story? Like what where'd you get to where you're at now? Just briefly. We only have
Cut her off. Don't cut her off.
I'll try to compress it
To 7 minutes.
Yeah, it's 7 minutes. If you're curious, the origin story is also in the Mozilla Firefox interview. But I'm going to do it for you live. So I've been performing music all my life. There's a photo of me playing piano when I was 4 years old. And it's really cute. I've got these cute little Dorothy red boots on, like the red shoes. It's really cute. And my mom told me that back then, even my piano teacher said she has a really good ear. So ever since then, I think I didn't really notice that I had talent for music. But it was talent built on also like grinding and being put through lessons and stuff. I studied violin for 8 years since I was 8, starting from 8 until I was 16. I did a lot of different musical pursuits. I was in a cover band in high school. I did
What was-
professional beatboxing for a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta know more about this cover
Yeah,
band.
what's
What
your
was the
cover?
name and what give us like 3 covers that you did.
Cover band's name was Zenith.
Zenith.
Zenith. Most cringy high school band name ever. Like, we're so edgy. Zenith.
That was a vocabulary word one week, and they were like,
Yeah.
"This is it."
Yeah.
Guys, Zenith.
Yeah. The cover that I was most proud of
Yeah.
was Welcome to the Black Parade
Ah,
by My Chemical Romance.
That's a great
and
song.
I sang the lead and did bass, I think.
Yeah.
We also did some Japanese songs. There was this particular pop rock band, J-rock band that my best friend Daniel, who was also in the band, really liked. And it was the band was called Aqua Times, and they did a couple of opening theme songs for Naruto. So we did an Aqua Times song. I don't remember what it's called at this point. And then we also did a song from Camp Rock, the Demi Lovato film.
Which song? Not that I know all of them.
I don't remember.
I only know
like
one.
This Is It
This
or
Is
something.
Me.
This is me.
This
yeah.
is real.
Yes.
This
yes.
is
Yeah.
me. I'm exactly where I'm
You don't know them,
supposed to
Mel?
be.
You're not sure
I've never
what's-
heard
you're
it.
not
Gonna
sure.
let it
What is that? What is that?
I've never. What song?
How
What
does
is
it go
it?
again?
Now I found who I am. There's no
This is taking me back to high school
Yeah.
because I also sang the lead on that one. We would
Oh.
switch off. Like Daniel did the lead on the Aqua Time songs, and I would do the leads with the female vocals.
amazing.
Yeah, it was fun.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
awesome.
so it was a variety of different genres of music. And I've always loved different genres of music, but ever since I was 12 years old, I was listening to hip hop a lot, like top 40 hip hop. I lived in Taiwan at the time, so
Whoa.
I only listened to top 40 because that was the only stuff that was making it across the Pacific Ocean to Taiwan. And I was listening to a bunch of top 40. And so much of it just got ingrained in my head that even 10 years later, when I decided I'm going to start writing rap songs, so 12 years old to 22 years old, I was 22 when I wrote my first rap song, but I still remembered all of the stuff that I learned in middle school just by listening to it all the time. And there was also this really formative moment in 8th grade where my high school English teacher, Mr. Sullivan, assigned everyone in the class to write a rap song for the final project. Yeah.
Shout out
Yeah.
Mr.
Shout out to
Sullivan.
Mr.
Shout out Mr.
Sullivan.
Sullivan.
What's his IG? Is it-
I actually have had a difficult time tracking down Mr. Sullivan because he was a teacher in Taiwan, but he was, obviously an expat. So eventually went somewhere else,
Yeah.
and I don't know where he went. But I recently reconnected with a middle school classmate, John, and he said that he was Facebook friends with Mr. Sullivan's son.
We gotta find this guy.
So I'm
Anyone
getting
has a lead.
closer. Yeah,
Oh
I'm getting
my
closer to
God.
telling him just how much he impacted my life, I guess.
Wow.
What was Mr. Sullivan like? Sorry.
Mr. Sullivan was a cool teacher.
Yeah.
I was having trouble in that school because I didn't have many friends, and I was a transfer student, so it was hard for me to make friends. And people, it was very cliquey. My middle school really had different cliques of girls, like the
Oh, yeah.
plastics, the jocks, and then the outcasts. And I was in the outcast, and there was a time where the jocks accepted me into their group, even though I did not play any sports. And then I got so excited. I was like, I'm popular now. I'm with the jocks. So I left the outcast group. And then the jocks kicked me out for no reason at all. They got really mean to me. So now I had no group.
Well, they probably realized you didn't play a sport. They probably were like, "Wait, you don't qualify.
Did anyone vet?
They're looking through their paperwork. They're like, she's not on any team. Hang on a second.
Yeah. But one of the only respites from all the social challenges at that school was Mr. Sullivan, who is one of the best English teachers I've ever had. He assigned one of my favorite plays, still my favorite Shakespeare play, Macbeth, to the class and made us all read it and analyze it. And he assigned King Lear and all these dark plays. And he also just made my English better, made me a better reader, writer. My proficiency in language is all thanks to him, I think.
Wow.
He really put us through the ringer in terms of academic rigor, but he also did cool things like assign a rap project. And when I submitted my rap project, he took me out of the classroom, away from everyone, and he said, "Alex, you're really good at this. You should do it more." Yeah.
We all need a Mr. Sullivan in our lives. to
We
just,
all need a
like-
Jessica. We all
We
need
need a
Mr.
Jessica.
Sullivan.
Yeah.
We need a Mr. Sullivan for the big things and a
Yeah.
Jessica for the little things.
Yeah, I love
truly.
that. Yeah.
Wherefore art thou, Mr. Sullivan? Wherefore art thou, Mr. Sullivan?
Where'd he go?
Wherefore art thou, Mr. Sullivan?
I saw his son.
Wherefore art thou, Mr. Sullivan? No, Mr. Sullivan, you've been so gone away for us for so long. Where are you here? Because you helped me write this rap song. Oh my goodness, you're here with us in spirit. You showed us how to use our versatility lyrics in our 8 bars and our 16s. You showed us English language so pristine. I know your son. We've just begun. We're gonna find you. We're gonna find you. Wherefore art thou, Mr. Sullivan? Wherefore art thou, Mr. Sullivan? Wherefore art thou, Mr. Sullivan? Wherefore art thou, Mr. Sullivan?
Been around the world and I can't find my teacher. I don't know when, I don't know why he's gone away, but Mr. Sullivan, we're looking for you high and low. It almost feels like we cannot find Waldo. Did you land a plane? Do you go by Sully, Mr. Sullivan? Without you, my whole future's looking ugly.
Wherefore art thou, Mr. Sullivan? Wherefore art thou, Mr. Sullivan? Wherefore art thou, Mr. Sullivan? Wherefore art thou, Mr. Sullivan?
Mr. Sullivan, I've been searching so far, but I think I just found you inside of my heart. You've been there the whole time. Yeah, you've been there, you see. You've been on this journey. Yeah, journey with me. Mr. Sullivan, you made me what I am. Jessica, she was just there behind the cam. Mr. Sullivan, yeah, you rocked my world. You made me into the person I am today.
Wherefore art thou, Mr. Sullivan? Wherefore art thou, Mr. Sullivan? Wherefore art thou, Mr. Sullivan? Wherefore art thou, Mr. Sullivan?
Yo, Mr. Sullivan, you treated me so well. When you were teaching, I felt I was saved by the bell. Yeah, you know, I'll never go to hell because it's not real, and we respect English teachers just like Adele. Yeah, keep going on. Every time I rap, it's like I'm writing this song for you, because you told me that you're really good at this. And now I am gonna keep doing this.
Wherefore art thou, Mr. Sullivan? Wherefore art thou? Wherefore art thou, Mr. Sullivan? Wherefore art thou, Mr. Sullivan? Wherefore art thou, Mr. Sullivan? Oh, Black Parade.
Lex, you said you went on tour recently. That's so cool. Tell us a little bit about your tour. What was the span of it? How long was it? Where'd you go?
25 cities.
Whoa. That's no joke.
Yeah, I have a map in my on my wall with stickers for all the tours that I've been on and all the places that I've performed on tour.
Wow.
Not even places that I've performed for one-offs, just like on tour. Because there are a lot of places that I've performed on one-offs, but the map is just for the tour.
Amazing.
And it's color-coded. It's got I've been on 4 national tours, so the colors are orange, yellow, purple, and blue, and they're all corresponded to different tours. And the most recent one is marked in blue, and I don't have a photo of it, but it's somewhere on my Instagram.
So you're filling out the map. I'm
yeah.
so curious. We'd like to get a little spicy on this show.
Yeah.
Ooh.
This is the spicy question.
This is the spicy question.
Okay. Should we do our spicy question music?
Spicy question music break.
It's spicy. Ooh, it's spicy. It's spicy. Spicy question coming up. It's coming up. It's coming up.
If you're watching the graphic of me with steam coming out of my mouth, it's showing up on screen. No, but Lex, I'm curious. What any behind the scenes funny stuff or interesting stuff happen on the tour that might not be during a show but kind of along the way? Is that spicy?
So
That's
spicy.
as spicy as it
I
gets.
cannot believe
I
you
mean,
asked that.
wow.
It's so crazy. What are we doing here? We got to edit that out.
A lot of stuff that I can't say live since we already discussed it earlier.
It's mild, spicy level.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to think. Okay. I'm trying to think of there's always a lot of fun stuff, but you won't believe how tedious most of it actually is.
Sure.
Like I love touring. It's one of my top 5 things to do. I just love the process of it, the consistency of it. But a lot of it is just maintenance. And the performing, I love doing it, but a lot of it is just maintenance. Like driving after the show, driving to the show, eating, driving, load into venue, set up merch table, perform, sell merch, load out of venue, drive to next hotel / city. It's very
Where the fuck is Jessica?
That's why it was so amazing with Jessica's show. I was like, whoa, I've never been no one has helped me so much. Although I will have to say, this is also an exclusive.
Exclusive.
Yeah, exclusive.
Play the song. Play the
Exclusive.
steam coming out of Luke's ears.
Yeah. So I injured myself earlier this year in January because I went to this convention called MagFest, and they had a DJ rave there that I attended. And I attended with someone that I was kind of hitting on at the time.
Oh, yeah.
And I wanted to...
this is spicy.
Yeah.
There's your spice.
Yeah, and I wanted to impress him, so I was jumping up and down to match him jumping up and down, and I fucked up my ankle really bad.
You know who you should tell about this?
Who?
The jocks.
Oh!
They're gonna love this. They're gonna be like, oh,
Why did you say so?
she has a sports injury. You're back.
It's funny because I only started accruing sports injuries when I started performing because all of my jumping, all of my stage dives, everything.
It's a physical. Performing on stage is like a physical, that's why
It's a
Broadway
workout.
people,
really
singers,
is.
musicians have to
Stretch.
You have to do strength training to be able to have the stamina to be on stage for that long. It's not easy.
Yeah.
Wow.
So anyway, I had this injury, and I was like, "Oh, it's gonna get better by
Yeah.
March, right?" Because early March was when I was supposed to get out, and surprise, surprise, it did not get better by March. So I had to do a lot of physical therapy. I had to get a steroid shot, and it's all good now.
Yeah.
But
Good.
I basically had to go through the entire tour with an injury, and making sure I was taking care of that injury and that I was helping it recover and giving it enough rest while I was performing.
Oh wow.
I did not tell anyone this because I didn't want them to feel bad for me. I didn't tell my fans. I didn't tell anyone except my tour mate, who was super supportive, who helped carry merch in and out of the venue every day
That's sweet.
because he knew that I couldn't carry it because of my injury. And I'm just so grateful for that.
Was the boy impressed?
From
Yeah.
January.
It was okay. So here's more spicy. More spicy. More
Spicy.
spicy music.
Spicy music.
Ooh.
Spicy.
Ow, my tongue. It's so spicy.
It's spicy. Ooh. Yeah. Asian spicy. Asian level spicy.
All right. Let's hear it.
So yeah, he was impressed, and we had made plans to meet up because he didn't live local. He doesn't live here.
Yeah.
We just met up at the con. But when we went our separate ways, we were talking about when we would hang out again. And I said, I'm going on tour in a couple of months, and maybe we should meet up. And he showed up at the show, and we hung out there. But because it was such a hectic schedule, I ended up deciding to not hang out with him. And then he felt a little
Felt the way about it.
yeah, he felt a little way about it. And then he stopped talking to me for a little bit. And I did not realize that this was the case until recently when I reached out. I was like, hey, why did you ghost me? And then he said, actually, you hurt my feelings. I was like, oh, of course I did. That makes total sense because I'm not very aware of how I impact other people emotionally, whether positively or negatively. I just felt like, oh, it was just like a hookup. It wasn't, whatever. I don't think he would be mad at this. I was like, okay, I'm going to my hotel now. Goodbye. But then he kind of was hurt by it, and he felt like a side bitch in his words. He felt like the ultimate side bitch for me not making good on my promise. But I apologized. It was all good.
How far did he travel to get to the show?
Not very far. I mean,
like 30 minutes, like 2 hours.
I mean, I don't know. Like in the city, in the same city that I was in at like that night. Maybe. A 10-20 minute drive.
It sounds like mid-level side bitch, not
mid-level. It's mid-level side bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I felt bad.
Tiers.
Yeah.
There's levels, right?
Yeah.
But I felt bad. I didn't realize I made him feel like the ultimate side bitch.
This song goes out to the ultimate side.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
Just a little. Can we say his name?
Lord. What?
Can we say his name?
Or make up a
We
name?
can make up
We can make up a name.
Let's make
All
up
right.
a name.
What should we call this guy?
Well, actually, let's use the name of a guy that actually has ghosted me.
All right.
There was a
Double
guy.
revenge.
The first guy who ever ghosted me, his name was Nick Jones. Let's use his name. Yeah.
Jones.
Nick Jones, the ultimate side bitch. 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 When you sitting at home and you feeling alone, all you gotta do is pick up your phone, cause he stays in his lane and he stays in his zone. You need a little side love, need to call up Nick Jones. Nick Jones, the ultimate side bitch. Nick Jones, the ultimate side bitch. Nick Jones, the ultimate side bitch. Nick Jones, the ultimate side bitch.
When you feel in a fit and you look for something thick and you think, oh, maybe I could get some dick. Oh, what you do? Yeah, you pick up tick, throw a twit, and you call up that Jones. His name is Nick. It's Nick Jones,
the ultimate side bitch. Nick Jones, the ultimate side bitch. Nick Jones, the ultimate side bitch. Nick Jones, the ultimate side bitch.
When you need to go to a diner with somebody who looks refined and is finer. Oh my goodness, they could be a minor of your heart or your pelvic region. I sees him. Yes, he is so good, no lesions. Oh yes, it's easy. Nick is the season. Nick Jones,
the ultimate side bitch. Nick Jones, the ultimate side bitch. Nick Jones, the ultimate side bitch. Nick Jones, the ultimate side bitch.
Nick Jones, he had the love that Lex craved when she was at that MagCon DJ rave. She was like, this is going well, and then she fell, and now she doesn't want anybody to know she's not doing well.
Hey.
So Nick Jones, wherever you are, she says she's sorry. She says just give her a freaking call. Maybe you can go back to MagCon this year, or maybe next. I don't know what to do with Lex, but maybe have a conversation.
The ultimate side bitch. Nick Jones, the ultimate side bitch. Nick Jones, the ultimate side bitch. Nick Jones,
Nick Jones, Nick
the
Jones,
ultimate
Nick
side
Jones.
bitch.
Yo, if you're listening to this, Nick Jones, I really didn't mean to leave you on your own, but you gotta understand, for you, I broke a bone. So, honestly, I wasn't leaving you alone. I really like you, and I think you're cool, and I think we can still be friends even though we're not at school, and we're not jocks, and we're not plastics, but you know, if we're friends, at least we can stay fantastic. Nick
Jones, the ultimate side bitch. Nick Jones, the ultimate side bitch. Nick Jones, the ultimate side bitch. Nick Jones, the ultimate side bitch.
He's definitely gonna say that.
Oh man!
Shout out to Nick.
Shout out to
Nick.
Nick Jones.
It's all love, fam.
It's all love. It's all love.
All
Yeah.
love.
And Nick Jones' Instagram? No, I'm just kidding.
So
The fake Nick Jones is gonna see it. The real Nick Jones ghosted me a long time ago.
Yeah, perfect. Fake
I'll
Nick
probably
Jones.
see it too.
Yeah.
I feel like songs are like children. You're not supposed to have a favorite, but you secretly do. So is there a song that really speaks to you every time you perform it, or that has a particular special meaning for you?
Particular special meaning? I have different songs I like for different reasons.
Sure.
I love performing the song Hotel Bed because it's really raunchy. It's got punchlines, and people don't know how to react, but I really think it distills what I am about. It's funny, and people don't expect it coming out of my mouth, but they're seeing it, and they have to accept it, and they have to acknowledge that this is who I am, and then they start getting on board, and you see the punchlines clicking every single time, and every time it hits, they get more and more into it until finally there's this like climax moment where I do something really funny on stage, and they all just like get super into it.
Well, not that funny, because you're just an amateur comedian. No, I'm just kidding. Self-proclaimed amateur comedian. No, you're very funny. I've witnessed it.
Thank
Can
you.
you share a punchline or two with us?
Oh yeah. What's that part when everybody goes like, "Wow"?
I have a favorite verse from it. I can do the whole thing.
Hell yeah. I would love that.
Out of everyone I've met, baby, you're the best Westerner. Give you 3 stars. You're an excellent expenditure. Numerous amenities that never get me bored. You're so good that I'm keen to give your member a reward. Yeah. Sit me in a soft chair and massage my crown plaza. It's bound to get me going and flowing like hot lava. Throw a pillow on the carpet when I'm getting on my knees. Bring a friend and you can bet that I'll be fisting double trees.
Spicy.
Hotel bed. Now that is a spicy experience.
Yeah, it's fun. I'm allowed to talk about this on stream because I'm an adult.
You're an adult. Confirmed.
Yeah.
Confirmed. That's awesome.
Yeah, and also, I really enjoy performing that one because I wrote it for the stage, and I wanted audiences to react to it, and they react to it the exact way that I want them to. So it really shows me, actually, the way that I crafted this song was really effective. But as far as songs that have deeper meanings to me, there is this song that I like performing called "The Real Thing," and it is about my early rap journey, I suppose, or figuring. It's a journey into relationships. How I got over my first ex, how I got into my second relationship, and then how I moved on from the second relationship into finding myself as an artist. So I also did that almost every night on the tour. I did both of those songs. Hotel Bed I did every night, and then The Real Thing I did almost every night. There were some shows where it wasn't appropriate because it felt like a very raunchy vibe, so I didn't want to bring it down with a downer, but I've got a really hype song and a downer that I like to perform.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Mr. Sullivan would be proud.
Yeah, I think he would.
I think so too. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Oh yeah. You're welcome.
I hope Mr. Sullivan didn't read those lyrics in 8th
Hotel.
grade.
That was actually your rap project for his class in middle school.
No, actually, the rap project that I wrote for Mr. Sullivan was about how I was stressed out with homework all the time.
It was a beef track.
It was
about Mr. Sullivan.
Stressing me out.
I've never listened back to that song, and I don't know if I still have it, but I think I still have it.
You recorded it.
I recorded it, so it's somewhere in my archives, but I just I don't want to listen back to it because it's cringe.
It's cringe.
It's cringe.
So what's next for you? What are you looking forward to coming up in the last half of this year or after that?
Well, I am working on comedy stuff, so I'm starting to do some stand-up comedy.
Amazing.
And I want to thank you. I want to combine the comedy and the music into some sort of solo show where I can transition seamlessly in and out of comedy and songs. So that's something that I'm working on. I am working on an EP, a new EP called Organic Chemistry.
Ooh.
I'm not gonna say what it is because it's supposed to be a secret.
Exclusive.
Exclusive. Hopefully, I can work. I have a lot of projects working in parallel in real time, which you can all understand because you're all artists. But I just wrote an outline for a musical. I really want to create some sort of rap musical that's very compact, very tight about my experience with lucid dreaming in high school.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, lucid dreaming.
That's so cool. Is there a lucid dream that sticks out to you that you want to share with us?
Sure.
And maybe can you describe what lucid dreaming is in case anyone
I'm an
listening-
expert for other people.
Steph, that would be helpful.
Yeah.
Let us know
Yeah.
what is lucid dreaming.
This is Lex's moment.
Okay. Sorry, I thought there was.
Yeah.
So when I was, I'm trying to write a musical about this experience that I had. When I was in high school, I was pretty lonely, and I was very attached to this guy in my school. It was this unrequited love situation, and I trained myself to wake up in my own dreams. So there's this internet forum that teaches you how to do this, and teaches you basically trains your mind to recognize signs that you're in a dream. And then you can wake up in a dream, and when you're awake in a dream, you can make anything happen. You can generate, you can change the color of the sky, you can fly, you can even generate people. And that's,
Okay, just quick sidebar. I can't do any of that, but 2 nights ago, I was in a dream that I recognized was a dream, and I was on a trip with a group of friends, and we were in like an Airbnb situation.
Is it in Reykjavik?
We were in Reykjavik, and instead of going to the bathroom, this was in a dream, instead of going to the bathroom because I had to pee, I just laid in my friend's twin-size bed and peed in the bed. But I knew I was dreaming, and I said, this is the choice to make.
So risky.
We'll talk about it later. Back to changing colors of sky.
But yeah, changing colors of sky. What I really wanted to do was generate that person in my dreams, so I could hang out with him.
Wow.
And
oh my god,
spicy.
That's spicy.
Yeah, spicy.
Were you able to?
Yeah, I was. I got so good at it that I was able to generate this person all the time. Wow. But then I started having side effects from being very awake in my dreams. I started experiencing this thing called like sleep paralysis demons.
Whoa.
Yeah, and out of body experiences. The way that I was training my brain made me often caught in between the state of asleep and awake.
Yeah.
And when I got stuck in the middle, bad things happened. And so eventually I kind of resolved the situation. Me and this guy went separate ways. There was some drama, but we went separate ways. And after I left high school, I haven't been able to consistently lucid dream like this. Whereas when I was in high school, I could make it happen on command, essentially. But now my sleeping is a lot more regular. I'm not able to do it as much, but in a way, it just kind of feels like I've grown past that. But sometimes I miss it. Sometimes I miss going back into that dream space and being able to manipulate everything.
You used to have the man of your dreams, and now he's gone. Now he's gone. You used to have the man of your dreams, and now he's gone. And now he's gone. Lucid dreaming in my pillow. I used to have a man in my dreams, a weeping willow. That's what I could manifest if I was in a dream. And the sky was blue, now it's purple, so it seems I can change it, rearrange it, just like my love life. But now I'm in the middle and something doesn't feel right. My life is over here and my sleep life is there, and I don't know, but I gotta stop lucid dreaming because I am scared.
We used to have a man of dreams, and now he's gone.
And now he's gone. You used to have the man of dreams. Now he's gone, and now he's gone.
I used to have the man of my dreams. He wore a bow tie. It was great, yes, and he was a boat guy. He used to take me on sailing trips. It was really good. Yes, he had a pair of trips in store for us through Delta and Viking. It was the best, yeah. Yes, but then he disappeared one night. I couldn't see myself, and now I only see myself in flight.
You used to have the man of your dreams, and now he's gone. And now he's gone. You used to have the man of your dreams, and now he's gone. And now he's gone.
Oh my gosh, I think I just did appear. I'm the guy from Lex's dream. How did I get here? I'm stuck inside of Lex's head. What the fuck is going on? I think that I'm stuck in here. Oh my god, I'm so worried. I can't escape. I'm stuck in this head. I need to get out, but Lex is here in bed. I'm so worried. I can't even conduct an analysis. I'm so stuck because she's stuck in a sleep paralysis.
Used to have the man of your dreams, and now he's gone. And now he's gone. Used to have the man of your dreams, and now he's gone. And now he's gone. The man of my dreams, the man of my prayers. He was by my side, but now he's not there. I thought he was the one that I could keep. If this is how it feels to be awoke, I'd rather be asleep. I'll wrap it up. I won't take long. You asked for it, Anna. Here is your sad song.
Here is your sad song.
Here is your sad song. Used to have the man of your dreams, and now he's gone. And now he's gone. You used to have the man of your dreams, and now he's gone. And now he's gone.
Yeah, I used to have the man of my dreams. Yeah, he was so hot and he was Japanese. This is true. Yeah, and he played soccer. I always think that he was a rocker. He was also part of Zenith occasionally. And I like to play music because we were so free. But he never liked me back, so I generated him in my dreams so I can see while I was asleep.
To have the man of your dreams, and now he's gone, and now he's gone. You used to have the man of your dreams, and now he's gone, and now he's gone.
Exclusive.
Spicy.
Hey. Yeah. Give it up one more time for Lex.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Where can people follow you, Lex?
Follow me at Lex the Con Artist on Instagram. That's LEXTHE Con Artist. Amazing.
Yes. Check out the interview with Mozilla Firefox. Follow on social media. This is North Coast. You can follow us at North Coast NYC on the social medias, on TikTok, Instagram. Like and subscribe. Ring that bell. That's it.
Stay spicy.
Stay spicy.
Asian spicy.
Asian spicy. Asian spicy. Asian